Satin Fountain.
220,000 damage or something. I can't remember. It was absolutely absurd damage.
Yeah, something insane like that. The damage on the clockwork. It gets back through the cogs, but not fast enough. Meow picks up first blood.
Showing why the techies early on can be so annoying as well. The reactive taser skill up early is so oppressive. Not only because it disarms the opponent, but actually does a lot of damage too.
Oh, now the Terror Blade with the damage on towards Collapse. QT with his Disruptor by his side, pick up the kill. And under this tower,
he's going for him too?
He's going for it. The tower damage. The boulders start landing, and QT now on the run. Oh, Fade Bolt in a second. Not enough damage from Not Me to finish the job, though. So he's just going to let the TB walk back.
Yeah,
maybe a fate worse than death, though. Sat at low HP.
Exactly. It's not a comfortable spot for him. They do bring a salve. And that was his own salve that he put back in base. So Yanter TP's in with it. Gonna get himself to full HP, but now Meta is on cooldown and maybe Collapse and get some dominance on the top lane finally.
Get some. So far been pretty good showing by a VPP. DD7 last hits, but now on the tower. Get himself something going. As Collapse will drag that small camp full wave all the way back.
I'm trying to stabilize the lane in a better spot. So far we haven't seen Yatoro make any super early move to the side lane, but we gotta see some action on both side lanes as they're fighting for the Lotuses.
Yeah, not that side. They're forced out there, though. On the right-hand side, Cogs and Treant. Brew and Rare Gods going head-to-head, while Yatoro gets forced back by Meow on Dawnbreaker. Always this very oppressive force in the lane, but it's getting turned on by Rue and Yatoro. They've actually closed the gap on this Dawn. She thought she was the aggressor, but gets turned on.
Just non-stop right clicks, and sadly he couldn't get a blast off over on Techies at all. The battery assault, it was skipped in the previous game, but here we see why you want to have it when you're against the Techies.
Right.
Amazing, just stopping that blast off over and over.
That makes so much sense. Top lane, Spirit trying to feel themselves again. Force Disruptor back. Drag that wave camp away.
Big damage down bottom, but it's in the end gonna be Techies who falls. And Nature's Prophet has a lot of heal here. He's baiting.
He is. He's got a Fairy Fire to play with, but maybe he doesn't expect this Disruptor to make a move from the top lane through the gate. The Yatoro going to get glimpsed back in towards the Dawnbreaker and finally finished off by Meow.
That was a very clutch move to actually join. I didn't even see Yanter make his way over here, but good stuff from him.
The thing is, like, Yanto was small camp pulling, got dropped to half HP, and then immediately just ran to the gate. He was like, okay, I've got nothing else to do in this lane. So made a really nice decision there just to go bot.
Yeah, good choice to gank the Nature's Prophet before he ganks you. Doesn't mean Nature's is respawning, so probably he takes an eye on the lanes, but doesn't see any great spot to TP in and gank, so straight down bottom.
And now we've got a little bit of calm. This laning phase settled itself a little bit here.
You got calm up top. They're
top
fighting.
lane, Terrorblade is getting run at. Forces Metamorphosis and is killed. I stepped just a little bit too far forward. They've still got this Nature's Prophet to TP if they want to, but it looks like they'll get Yanta skip back behind his tier 1 tower. Well, things were settling bottom lane, but top lane it all kicks off again.
Drops really low. They're chasing for a Nature's Prophet. Oh, the Zeus ulti, of course.
And that's also given vision over on Serenada, who's pretty low HP, farming stacks. So they know exactly where the Beastmaster is. They know that he's not going to be involved in any of these fights, mid or top, so they can TP up aggressively. Meow has been dealt with bottom lane, but it's the top lane TB that gets run down, outgunned by Collapse. Yatoro, Not Me, surrounding QT. Now Yanta's TB'd in here, probably to his own death. Glimpses back one, but Yatoro can keep giving chase. He's got Sprout up in a couple of seconds. Just needs that little bit of time to catch up to Disruptor. Lal has been sniped out by Serenada, though, as he went deep into that jungle, but a drag back on Disruptor finds another bonus kill for the Nature's Prophet.
Oh, Rare God's still chasing, got the movement speed buff and the boar helping him.
The boar slow! Yeah, tags onto Not Me, gets Rare God to kill.
Wow, that feels really good for Techies. Level 4.5 after these fights. Amazing stuff. And just a little bit too aggressive play perhaps coming in from Laurel. Yes, he saw the Beastmaster in the jungle, but ends up running in there, getting roared and losing almost all his HP, and then just dies very easily to one support rotation.
So like I was saying, as we calm down...
Yeah, this slow and chill game.
I was just looking around the map like, okay, nothing's
yeah.
happening. Just relax a little bit, then all of a sudden, Spirit like, okay, aggression, go. Deal with this Dawnbreaker, force her back out of lane. Disruptor and Techies both in the vicinity here, but tempting on Yatoro. Risky business, as this Nature's Prophet is very tanky. 1,000 health, pops a Fairy Fire, skips away. Dawnbreaker needs the ulti, but is going to be disengaged from the Nature's Prophet to break free of the Solar Guardian, and the Cogs push back. Rue saves the day, gets a kill for the Nature's Prophet, who's going to try and TP out. Do they have anything to stop him? No, they don't! He's away from there, and the body blocks with the battery assault going. Nearly finds Rare Gods, but thankfully for Techies, they send it back with Disruptor until Lal shows up, grabs the Wisdom Shrine, gets both of them for Spirit, and then a kill for on this Disruptor. It's just madness.
Crazy moves there, and I don't know if you saw it, but the Cog from Clockwork not only pushed back the Dawnbreaker, but burned just enough mana that she couldn't use the hammer to finish the kill on Nature's Prophet, who gets to safety because of it. He was like 10 mana away from being able to hammer, and hammer would have sealed the deal there. So small differences making up who comes out on top in these fights.
Super close. And like I was saying, everything's calmed down. If I just keep saying it, we'll have more action, right? That's the way
you should do this every series. It's great.
Now a little bit of lull in play. We can talk about important matters like the pronunciation of Dawnbreaker's name. Is it meow? Is it meow? Do you have to say it like it's a cat, or is it meow?
I thought you meant her in-game name, like the actual name of the hero. I'm like, what is Dawnbreaker's name?
What is Dawnbreaker's name?
Oh, yeah, I don't.
Because she was a Dota
actually.
2 hero, right? Not a.
Yeah, she's a Dota 2 original. I mean, I never really thought about it. Does she have it in her lore page? We'll have to have a look.
I have to look that one up. I remember. Well, they like retroactively gave them stuff because like Void. I had
Valora.
Valora.
I never heard that. Honestly.
That's like Illyria, like a Wind Ranger kind of name, isn't it? Valora.
Yeah.
Sounds like a James Bond. James Bond villain name.
Oh, only level 2 glimpse, not quite gonna be enough. He puts the ward, gets vision for a little bit of time there, but not enough to get the glimpse with only level 2 cast range.
Collapse just a step ahead. A little bit too quick on his feet. He's trying to farm himself to Radiance, given that little bit of additional time as he's protected by not me. But that means that Serenada can just go for the straight raw solo kill on the Rubik. The Beastmaster drums with a double bore. Just kill him off.
Yeah, the drums is interesting. We don't always see that, but drums is a very nice tempo item coming out from the mid Beastmaster. Can play a bit nicer with his team, and also, like I mentioned in the previous game, having drums when you have TB is just amazing. The illusions benefit a lot from it as well. All the DPS and movement speed feels great on TB.
A tale as old as time, though. They've not shut Yatoro down. 4-1 and 2. He died once, but he's top of the net worth and given a lot of free space, while the rest of his team, they're running the map. They've killed off top tier 1 tower. They're pressuring Terrorblade. They're playing through mid lane. There's a lot on the plate here for Virtus Pro Prodigy to try and hold back this Team Spirit side. And it honestly feels like Team Spirit have the better draft going into like mid to late game. But I feel like Team Spirit aren't in the rush, and they're also the team pressing all the buttons. They're the ones getting aggressive and getting like solo kills on this Disruptor is great for you.
Yeah. I would agree. Oh, interesting play with the telekinesis.
He's going to walk in here. Straight up blast off into Solar Guardian. Serenada survives, now collapsing in the open, but the Zeus will protect him.
The stolen Dawn?
The stolen Solar Guardian going to come and land in onto Meow. Down you go. That is painful stuff. Dawnbreaker sprouted and slain. A double kill for Laurel. As Team Spirit yet again just bring numbers into that top lane.
Very good reaction there, and we see both the teams having the global potential, but just nice little execution advantage. Oh, as Yanter tries to kill the Clockwork, but might just get sold by his teammate as well, as there's too much to fight into.
No chance of survival.
I really liked what the Notmew did. He started that fight by lifting a boar and throwing it in to stun the, I think it was Beastmaster, or I can't remember who he stunned. But anyway, it was not the usual play. Normally people just click lift on either the enemy or maybe your teammate when you have shard, but throwing a creep onto someone to stun them is just a nice little heads up play.
Yeah, that was tough. And finally getting a bit of objective damage. Oh, backstab onto this tier 1 mid lane, get a kill on the techies who was trying to defend the objective.
Oh, this are the beasts. Rubik is close enough to lift him. Gets on, but he doesn't quite have help nearby.
Oh, he's got Nature's Prophet who can TP. Oh, he just solo kills him.
The Nature's ulti came in, enough damage for him to Fate Bolt him and just kill him. And he got the steal before, so he has wild access. Also, pretty noteworthy that he has 7 Curiosity stacks already. This is pretty early in the game. Glimpse up top on Collapse, perhaps? Does get it.
They drag him back into the TB. So Sunder comes out, Collapse, tip into tip. There we go. Well, he's going to have a pretty good idea now that there's vision, though.
That was a much-needed kill for them. Prodigy definitely on the back foot already in this game. That happens quite easily when you play against the Nature's Prophet hyper aggro lineups like this. Nature's Prophet and Zeus, it's just so much power anywhere on the field. They can project it.
Yeah, just non-stop dogpiling like this. Yanta realizes he's at the bottom of the pile. Taken down very quickly. And Yatra didn't even have to spend the TP, so he can still farm opposing side of the map and then join for the next go.
I guess that's the good thing. It's mostly Yanter who's dying. He's got 7 deaths, you know. They only have 1 death on Beastmaster, only 2 deaths on the TB, so they're farming away quite decently still. Not bleeding the most important heroes.
This is that period that I was worried about. I don't know if my brain is like blowing it out of proportion, but this is where like you're 6k down against team. Okay, let's forget it's team spirit. Let's just think about this as like draft versus draft in game state. You're 7k down. You know you're down kills. You know you're down map state. The Terrorblade needs to catch up and become the big boss. Beastmaster needs to farm Aghanim Scepter to become the tempo playing hero. I like the fact that VP Prodigy are playing aggressively and looking for kills rather than just AFK farming, because they need this space for Terrorblade, and killing Yatoro is a huge deal.
Yeah, massive. Also, they get behind the tower doing this. They can siege up for a tower push immediately, but looks like, again, Team Spirit not willing to let go of these towers easily. Even losing their carry, he is up in 20 seconds. They're gonna fight for this.
There's the angle. Straight up hook shot onto Meow, blast him with the Zeus damage. Lost offers so much DPS that the Dawnbreaker doesn't stand a chance. Collapse is even looking for a bonus target, but he doesn't have a blink or anything, so he can't catch up to the Beastmaster.
Looks like they might just play the Uno reverse card as well and just go for some push of their own. Nature's Prophet TPs in.
Our tower? Your tower. That's what's gonna die.
This quick Nature's Prophet gameplay with the Nature's Call as well. You can see towers very simply even without a creep wave.
Down it goes.
Nearly has the Radiance on the back of this.
Very good positioning from Rubik and Clockwork there as well. They know there's high ground vision. They were protecting the entry point of that tier 1 tower to make sure that Yantro stays alive and gets the objective. Then, like you said, Radiance for the Doom finished off. Everything clicking into place for Spirit yet again.
Yeah, and this is before Aghanim's timing. Then the Zeus is still going to have more impact as well once he has the Aghanim Scepter and will be able to throw more damage from across the field. And Laurel, he's just farming away. He buys the shard, says, you know what, I'm mostly going to be jungling and just get to that point where he can sit in the jungle and just throw all the spells non-stop. Pressure is kind of on VPP.
Yeah.
It feels weird because normally when you have TB, you feel like, okay, we have the stronger late game, we just chill. But I think you're right when you said going late here, unless you're ahead in net worth, does not feel good as VPP.
Especially when your Bulldozer hero is stuck in park currently. You know, Handbrake on, Beastmaster mid lane looking for Aghanim Scepter still, 15, 16 minutes in. Obviously, this is a knock-on effect of him going, you know, Treads, Drums, 1, then into the Aghanim Scepter. And it does mean your timing will coincide with a Terrorblade nicer, but later.
Yeah, I think the problem is the Drums is an item that really wants to run as 5 and do things to get most value out of it, and they haven't been able to do so. Like we've seen them make some moves, But mostly he's just been farming, so maybe just going straight for the Aghanims would have been the best play still here.
There's the old Radiant High Ground Observer Ward. Not dewarded, has given a lot of room here for Zeus to push out their mid lane. Clockwork just wanders through the northern jungle, slips back up the top, keeping tabs on the techies. Team Spirit have eyes on pretty much everyone here.
Gets him with the long range on the Infernal Blade. Drops a few mines before he dies, but yeah, no way out of this one. And that means Rubik gets to steal landmines. That is a crazy one to have. The proximity mines is insanely strong on Rubik.
Magic resist production.
Yeah,
The proxy
and, you know,
mines.
with his teammates, with having a Zeus in the team, magic resist reduction is
Yeah,
pretty damn scary.
that's some spooky stuff. And good
At
luck,
least-
Terrorblade.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
hook shot
true.
straight onto Disruptor. Rue has found his man. Trying to mark Yanta here on the way through. He disappears. Then you got the Sunder and the Blast Off back to trade out kills, but losing a second support there gives a bonus one over to Not Me.
Yeah, they're going behind. I think they know that TB stuck around.
Oh, they
They
get
can
him.
spot him, but he should be safe.
I thought maybe they could get there with a lift. Lightning Bolt wasn't enough.
This is a tier 2 tower that you're running away from and leaving. Glyph is forced at least. They might even keep going for the tower.
Yeah, I mean, Dire Glyph, Radiant Glyph back up. New creep wave arriving. Why not
Nature's
keep on
Prophet.
going?
Mjolnir complete with the Dragonlance, so he's just laying in the DPS now.
Yeah, top 3 net worth, all Team Spirit. 8k lead. This is make or break time for Virtus Pro Prodigy right now. Terrorblade's about to hit Manta style. Beastmaster has his Aghanim Scepter. This is their big timing. And they're going to try and use it in bottom lane with Serenada and Meow onto Nature's Prophet and Rue as well. They've got the damage to get the two of them.
Oh, and he had cooldown on the cog, so he couldn't set up a trap for people to TP in and punish this aggressive dive. So 2 kills quickly. Exactly what VP Prodigy needed. Looks like Serenada might get closed in on, though. The lift should be there in time.
Yeah, they found him. Axe is stolen again as Rare Gods goes for Blast Off and Mines. Places them at the feet of Collapse and Not Me, but doesn't get the kill. And now with Rubik looking over the top. There's the snipe. And then watch Larl. Zeus is always making these cut moves. Every time we look at these fights, at the end of it, Larl just appears from behind them. Yet again, he was making this long, meandering move to try and find any stragglers, and he wasn't far away from seeing Dawnbreaker.
Yeah, it feels fairly safe with having the knowledge that Beastmaster ulti was on cooldown. He can probably jump away from a lot of the different threats in this game. The only thing he has to worry about is the Disruptor ulti, perhaps. The Heavenly Jump is a great survivability tool for him. And yeah, he went for full Kaya Sanj, so 2,000 gold to go and he will have his Aghanim's timing. But he is looking incredibly farmed on the Zeus, even though he's the 3rd most farmed. That just speaks to how fast they're getting their net worth up here. Doom and Nature's Prophet are flying ahead.
Crazy. I still think Lightning Hands is such a funny shard to have as this Zeus. Just like, here's free Maelstrom for you, buddy.
Yeah,
How do you like that?
amazing. And just put that on Drow Ranger or something. Here,
Oh my
Lightning
God.
Hands. New shard.
Gyrocopter, flak cannon plus Lightning Hands.
There you go, buddy.
Zappy zappy.
I like this style of Zeus. I know it's a bit uninteractive. You're literally just jungling and throwing some spells here and there, but you know, I'm a greedy player, and seeing someone just non-stop farm but also still having good impact for his team, it's very enjoyable to me. I don't think it's as enjoyable for Prodigy as they you know, are looking for a way to turn this game. They have a lot of timings. Manta is complete on the TB. They have the Aghanim Scepter, of course, from before, nearly Blink Dagger on Beast. And more importantly, they have the BKB on Dawnbreaker.
Some mines on the gate. Taki's trying to set up for something. Team Spirit just goes straight for Tormentor.
Yeah. He's expecting them to maybe make a move after they take Tormentor. Either way, he will be ready up here. Oh, that one is going through. Never mind.
Terrorblade. Yeah.
Handsome devil.
So Techies was setting up for the backstab. Terrorblade didn't expect the front stab, I guess.
The front stab, one of the most fearsome moves.
One
Just
of the
a
most
dagger to the chest.
One of the most unexpected moves possible.
You keep looking over your shoulder, but in reality, Satan was right there. Doom steps up in front of you like, hello, buddy.
That's what got Julius Caesar, right? It wasn't the 30 stabs to the back, it was the one to the front. That's what
That
got
was
it.
the one. Yeah, that's the one. He was actually paying attention to all the other ones. He saw all of them coming, but...
He saw all of the senators behind him, but not the one in front of him.
That's what history didn't write down, but... Yeah,
Brutus, you bastard. That's what he did. He stabbed him in the front.
We see an aggressive smoke move coming in. I think VPP understand how sharp of a timing they're on here to try and turn this game around before it slips completely out of playability. 13,000 net worth lead is humongous at this stage. 22 minutes into the game.
Oh, mate, it feels like we're 40 minutes in. Like, how farmed these Radiant heroes are.
Yeah.
Insane.
And even just the supports, right? Like looking over towards the Rubik at 8.2k gold.
Oh, boy.
He's very, very happy. Got the shard, got the blink. Of course, some of that is from the Tormentor shard. But yeah, the clockwork as well. Having drums plus plate mail. That's pretty luxury as a support. You're feeling pretty good about yourself having this tank ability.
Now you just got to play a hand-holy Dota together as VPP. The 4 heroes bottom stuck together while Terrorblade farms. And this is kind of the opposite of what you want to do when you have a Dawnbreaker, I guess, and a TV. You want QT frontlining, hitting tower. You want Dawnbreaker farming and then reacting.
It's one of the problems, right, when you play against this Nature's Prophet and Zeus lineup. If you split up too much, you're just gonna get picked off. But if you group up like this, you might fall behind. And more importantly, they're not able to contest the Roche. They're not playing the area. So for now, looks like they're just gonna farm for a power spike item. What do we have coming up next for them? It's the Torment. The Roche is definitely gonna fall. They know about it as well. They have a Harpoon and Shard coming in just now for Dawnbreaker. Shard will be very nice for her to be able to use her Q against stuff like Battery Assault.
Oh, Zeus ulti into catch on Serenada. Beastmaster gone. Yatoro gets the kill.
And again, a fantastic spell to have on Rubik. The Wild Axis is just, really nice. Long range nuke. He has Ether Lens as well, so he got crazy range on his usefulness now.
What's up to 9 curiosities. Very satisfying for Rubik.
Down bottom, setting up a trap, but Yatoro with the BKB, Hurricane Pike, and Aegis. Oh, he's gonna reveal Yatoro and just go for the kill.
Just steps forward. It's quite bold from Yatoro. He's gonna die. Needs backup to arrive. Aegis gets claimed up, and Rubik gonna make a jump on the techies, lift him back in towards Nature's Prophet, and find the bonus kill. So a double for Yatoro, spending his Aegis for it. While the rest of the team in this mid lane, they're on to Meow. Nice poor Dawnbreaker has to defensively BKB, turns the fight. Harpoon's back, now collapse at half health, gonna get roared up under the Beastmaster, and there's Dawnbreaker damage. Meow though gets Nimbused. The Zeus, with the help of the Yatoro, triple killing Nature's Prophet, looking for the Ultra, but LOL will steal it from him. The Zeus finds that additional kill, so in the end, a 4-for-1 across the map.
Yeah, and Two Spirits strike first as well. The Dawnbreaker not able to make a play on her ultimate there. Didn't get to use it at all. And just very nice read by them how they take the fight. Getting the Doom onto her as well, stopping her from having any counterplay. And things are falling apart quickly. I think VVP, they need to somehow force a big fight where TB is allowed to right-click. But at this stage, he needs a damage item. I know he's going for this Hurricane Pike, and it's generally a really good item, but we're 16,000 net worth behind. We need TB to deal some serious damage to bring this game back.
Yeah.
He's queuing up the Scotty, but I almost would like to see him just go for some desperate move, like a Crystalist, just to have a power spike to play on. Because at this point, I don't know if he's gonna kill that much. Even right-clicking into like Nature's Prophet, Doom, the Clockwork being as tanky as he is with his 18 armor already. All you have is Manta and Hurricane Pike.
And even then, items can't fix all of your problems. If you're getting run at by this Zeus and you have to pop your spells defensively, it doesn't feel good. And Disruptor has notoriously been one of those heroes that's very good when you're chasing, when you're catching. Solar Guardian, a very good reactive tool. If you're being gone on, you can turn it around on someone, but you ideally want to use it aggressively. And with a Beastmaster Roar into Solar Guardian. So a catch on Laurel like this, it's huge for VPP just to get that immediate jump, kill, and then look for a little bit more.
A massive pickoff. That's exactly what they need. One big kill there, get the Wicked 6 streak, and they're going to transition it into a tower push as well, making the most out of it. Some great gold to get going towards your TB. And they didn't have to spend anything big. They just used the Roar, which will be off cooldown in 40 seconds. They still have the Dawnbreaker ulti, the Sunder available.
So one of the downsides of playing such a wide map is Spirit are. I praised Lol for those cutting moves through the river several times, paying off more often than not. This time he gets punished by the rune spot. Team Spirit is going to sit back and try and farm we're going through this situation. And looking at the bottom lane as a possible go. Straight jump onto Meow, and a TP in from Yatoro, going to sprout him up after all his spells have been spent, so no more disengaged tools, and the damage out of this Nature's Prophet is substantial.
Just a raw right-clicking at this point is pretty crazy. Butterfly also serves really well as defensive tool here. Gonna be hard for these three heroes who are all pretty right-click based. Beastmaster, TB, and Dawn will be all held back pretty well by the BKB plus Butterfly defensive from Nature's Prophet.
Yeah, because now Terrorblade's like, well, shit, I've got to buy an MKB, I guess. What are the choices
you really
have?
don't want to. You really don't want to. He has queued it up.
He's got to. I mean, then you lose your Disruptor. Your Techies is running top lane from the Clockwork. Your tier 3 is dropping quickly. Tower's falling.
Glyph is finally there, but that tower is not looking too good right now at 800 HP. And next creep wave coming in even. 2 heroes dead and he has BKB. He's not leaving until his tower falls.
VP do know that a couple of Team Spirit heroes are on that left-hand side. Dar Observe wards for the Clock and the Doom, so a go on this Nature's Prophet could be big, but they've got the lift save and then the Pike bag. And that's given more than enough time now for Collapse to get to the outpost, the rest of Spirit to repurpose and maneuver across the map. And then Yatoro's like, okay guys, you came here to save me. Good job. I'm TPing back to where you were.
Man, this is actually so hard to play into. The Ether Lens lift with Shard on Rubik is crazy good saving tool. There's a smoke out. They're gonna go onto the beast? No, just poking him.
Yeah, creating those if-then statements as Spirit, so much easier. To just algorithm your way through situations and fights. Like, if this happens, then this happens. If they go on me, you react like this.
Exactly.
PPP, much more challenging to find that initial, like, you know, what is the if? If Nature's Prophet is out of position, if Zeus is out, it feels like it has to rely on mistakes from Spirit almost.
Yeah, the way you're describing it, making me think of like some hold up, a dive onto a Dawnbreaker down bottom. The chain spell.
BKB and a hammer back to Fountain. Looks like he's gonna be okay.
He'll be fine, but his buildings will not. Actually, he's not even
still
fine.
Dies to the Zeus.
Refresher, double ulti.
Disgusting. Well, no Dawn for 70 seconds. No bottom lane barracks forever. They don't respawn. And now your mid lane looking a little worse for wear.
It's looking very rough. TB is looking back home like, yeah, I don't know if we can defend 4v5, so I'll just keep farming, I guess. Cutting creep waves. He's cutting mid and top wave, to be fair, but that's not going to deter Yatoro.
Nah, you can try and cut the supply lines, but your entire base has been leveled. Yatoro just stands there in buildings. They try and go on this Rubik, but he's down to low ground. Collapse goes high ground, chasing Yamta. Dooms up the Beastmaster. And Serenada's BKB and run back towards Fountain, but he's ticking over and dying to the Doom, while QT with his Terrorblade tries to chase Laurel back. There's the death of the Beast in Fountain as Collapse picks up the kill. Skadi hits flying in towards Collapse, do very little. The Terrorblade lacking damage. Tries to stand and deliver against this Nature's Prophet, but you can see how much Yatoro gives. Oh, it's just an onslaught as Team Spirit. I clap down to this dire base. A foregone conclusion it's felt like for quite some time as Virtus.pro Prodigy tap out of the series, losing 2-0.
They make it look easy. The Lincoln's there. The secondary Lincoln's coming in towards the end, blocking that Sunder as well. And yeah, Yatorius is gone. You know, he's out of here. He's too good.
It's 5 o'clock. Another day in the office. The dinner bell rings.
Clock out. No, just very confident play from them in both games. You and I were talking a little bit off camera, you know, before. Are we going to see Team Spirit show up awake and ready from the get-go? Or are they going to need a little wake-up call before they start performing? But no, they played great in both games here. First game took a little bit longer, but I think they played towards the strength of their draft, and it made sense to take your time.
Yeah, no need to go rushing into anything. No need to give your opponents opportunities to strike back at you. Because you've always got to remember that is, one of the strengths of these underdog teams is making those surprise moves. So I think Team Spirit did a very good job sort of sitting back when they needed to and making sure they didn't give anything away.
Game 2, though, we see how hard it is to play against one of these, top-level teams when they have the global potential of Nature's Prophet plus Zeus. They're just everywhere. You think that you're not out of position because, I saw everybody up top just recently. But then suddenly one hero goes on you and 2 heroes fill in with ultimates and you're just dead. It's like, what? Was I out of position? Yeah, you were. You were anywhere on the map, so you are now dead.
It's so difficult to break out of your base. Especially when you're catching up as a TB, catching up as a Beastmaster. Your Dawnbreaker never really got to play that Spectre style. The greedy farm one side and then spring into action on the other. Was always being outrun, outgunned by Spirit every step of the way. Yeah, this Laurel Zeus is some nasty business. The amount of damage he brings.
Laurel is just, performing on a ton of the meta heroes. He's, showing that he can play it all, right? Laurel, I feel like he's a very versatile mid player. A lot of mid players have like a smaller hero pool, but that's not really the vibe I get from Laurel at all. He shines on Ember. He does great on Zeus. His Snapfire is, amazing. He has so many different heroes that he can pull out and play when he needs to.
Well, a difficult start for VPP. A pretty simple one for Team Spirit there, but that's what happens, right? Early days in the qualifiers, you got these teams seeded up at the top. Spirit, obviously.